jack up the jack at the rear point, the jack point. Now you start taking off the lugs, the 19 millimeter. That's 1, 2, 3. Using a Milwaukee impact, cordless. The next one. And then the key. Just take out the key and that's it. And then we move to the next step. Alright, now all the lugs is out. Just take the wheel off. Put the wheel to the side.
Yeah. Should I clean it
And then
first?
you see, no, you don't need to. We have a bolt here. And then another bolt down here that you take out. Just these two. And then comes out and then you can take out the pads. Okay? Alright. See, sometimes you have to use a vice grip to hold the nut here so it won't spin, so the pin won't spin. So you can loosen the nut, loosen the bolt. So you'll see the vice grips will move up. And then the nut comes out for the rear brakes. So we're gonna finish taking that nut out, the screw out, and then we're gonna start on the top to take out the top bolt. And then we catch back the video. So now we're backing up the top bolt. Now. So after we finish taking out the top bolt, catch back the video for you guys. It's a 12 millimeter.
12.
Yeah, it's a 12. So the bottom one's already backed out. Finish backing out the other one. Then we'll start on the pads. Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
Alright, so I took the 12 out from down here. So now that the 12 is out, you can pull this to the side. Right? And then now you can lift this off.
Oh.
And the piston comes right off. And then these are the pads. Yeah, these things were done. They were done.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the pads are done. Okay. So now all you have to do is
Grease them.
use the C-clamp, push this piston back in. I already took the reservoir.
Do I clean it?
The reservoir cap you come off because it'll push the fluid back up.
Okay.
Alright, so right now we're back at the caliper. So right now we're just using the C-clamp to press the piston back in, which is going to push the fluid back into the reservoir, the master cylinder. So once we push the piston back in, right now I have the new pads here from AutoZone. All you do is use brake and caliper grease. So I'm using the brake grease right here. And with the brake grease, what I did was I put them on the sides here where they slide on the pads. I mean on the shims. So they're gonna be sitting on here, so it slides back and forth. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it's sliding on each side. Put the brake grease on both sides. That's what you do. Then you push the piston back in, slide the new pads in. Put the caliper bracket back on, the caliper on, and we'll catch back. We'll show you guys the next step. The piston's all the way in, so now you back off the C-clamp. Since the C-clamp pushed it in, piston back in, move the old pad out of the way.
Oh, shit.
Me, I don't replace the shims, I just leave them.
Just like, okay.
Because they're fine. Alright, the piston's back in, one right back in.
Oh, the grease.
So now you gotta lube the slider pins. Like take them out, clean them off.
Okay.
Just wipe them down and then
So
use some brake clean to clean them off and a cloth.
You got a cloth?
So right now just cleaning the slider pin off.
Okay.
Gonna put some more grease on it. On the slider pin. Around it. No, the boot's still on. That's why it never came out.
Oh, it never came.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can slide that one back in.
Okay, so that means
That slide pin. Oh, guide pin.
Oh, like, yeah. It's supposed to stick. Yeah.
Yeah, just pinch it to get the air out.
To get the.
Okay. So you have the other one here.
Or with the
The new boot. That's in. And that's it. Then you just put the pads back. Put the pads.
And right.
Put one here.
Okay.
Put that in.
Metal facing out.
And put the other one in the rear. Facing down. Okay. Nice and moving. And you just put this right here. Just put the piston back on.
Yeah.
And then you just put the 2 bolts back, 1 and 2, and then you're done.
Okay.
You just screw that in. Just hold that with your finger. And you put the bottom one on.
Okay.
And then I just put the vice grips here, then tighten down the 2 12s, and then put the 12mm bolt back for the brake line, and then you're done. You change your brake pads, but remember when you get back in the car, when you get in the car, you pump the brakes for the piston to come back out to hold it. Okay.
Okay. Damn.
So now that you have the 2 bolts tightened back, this one and this one, then you put the brake line back in on the other side, and that's it. And you're done. Just tighten back that bolt right here, and then you're done. You're good to go. You change your rear pads. The same thing you did on this side, you do on the other side, the passenger side, and that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Peace. Put the cover back on the master cylinder. That's it. Put the cover on the master cylinder. Yeah.
That's your phone?
Just put, that's yours. And put the wheels back on.
Yeah.
And tighten it. That's it.
Oh, my bad.